You know I don't curse very often, so when I do, you know I mean it. What the hell just happened? I've been working on this channel for 2 years, and in a few days my subscriber count increased by over 75 times. Thank you so much for all the support I've been getting. Also, there's a lot of stuff I have to get to, so get your yappuccinos ready and let's begin. This video will be similar to an FAQ since I have been asked a lot of questions and it's easier for me to answer it here. First, I want to give out credit. I want to thank Schmalfonzo for allowing me to use the logo and Mr. Crow the Bird for the images throughout the last video. Now let me introduce myself. I've been working with Unity and C# for 4 years, and I also use Blender for making 3D models. I'll get through the new work I've gotten done first, and then after I will go over many of the questions I've been asked. The first change I made was to the shooting. In PvZ Garden Warfare 2, at the beginning of the attack, the projectile curves the crosshair and then goes straight. Originally, out of pure laziness, I went with the TF2 route, where the projectile doesn't match the crosshair. However, I found that it was hard to aim, so I changed it to the new way. This also led to a funny bug, where the player could control the curve of the bullet after shooting them. After I fixed that, the shooting was working. The best way I can show you this is a before and after. I also renamed the shooting from misspelled avocado spit to pit spit. I additionally added multiple targets and moving targets to the shooting range. Don't know why it took me being reminded by a few comments to realize that, but at least I did it. I fixed 2 other bugs related to shooting, and that's it for the current moment. So I now want to get into all the community stuff. This isn't technically a devlog, more of just a small check-in or update. I'm busy a lot, so I haven't had much time to work on this between last video and now, but I want to show something. First on my list of things to talk about is the legal situation. From now on, Guacamole will be renamed to Guacroc. I kind of like it better, to be honest. Also, I will probably rename the game to just GW3 or something like that, because that may allow me to get past copyright laws. If South Park can call Walmart with 2 L's and not get sued, I think I can do it too. Also, in regards to the new characters, I created a large Google Sheet. Yes, I'm using our Google product, who would have guessed that, and wait until you find out what I'm using to write this. Anyways, I created a large Google Sheet with all the requested characters and bosses. In the next devlog, I will use a random picker wheel to choose the next character, with the request corresponding to how much real estate they get on the wheel. Also in the future, you probably won't be guaranteed to get your character in the game because how many of you there are. However, all comments from before this video I will try to make a reality. I'll be saving variants for a future day, and secret characters for another day. Hey, who said you could leave the basement? One day. Now, I have made multiple decisions recently. For one, I've decided the abilities will have a countdown timer similar to BFN, however the UI will still have the Garden Warfare 2 style. I also got a few requests to watch Twilight Chomper's series on Garden Warfare 3 changes, and the one thing that made me change my mind on was the upgrading system. I honestly wasn't a fan of the upgrade system before watching the video because I thought it was insignificant and tedious to use for 100 plus characters. However, after, I realized how interesting it could be if it was revamped, so it will most likely be coming to Garden Warfare 3. I also want your opinion about Guacroc. Should he get a set of legs? I didn't add them at first because I didn't think they were very necessary and would look kind of goofy. Actually, who am I kidding? I didn't even think about it in the first place. I created a Google form. Again, really? I created a Google form for you to cast your votes. Soon I will create a short campaign, and with it will come a free demo. I hope to release it by late December around Christmas, or at the very least sometime in January or February. Also, if you're wondering if you could be able to react to my videos or my playthroughs of the demo once it comes out, unlike EA, I like free advertising, so using it is fair game. Also, disregard last video when I talked about how I want it to be a secret, since the cat's already out of the bag. The cat escaped a long time ago and has like a family and job and everything. Now, lastly, I'm going to get into the most important details. A friend showed me 2 comments where the commenters were having their comments deleted by YouTube. In YouTube Studios, I couldn't see the comments for some reason, so I don't know what was going on there. However, a solution to this problem is a highly requested Discord server I created. Now, I'll be honest with you when I say I don't know how to do a lot on it, so for the time being, there aren't any rules like the Purge. If you want to send over any work or ideas, you can do it in the corresponding channel. Also, my email is public if you want to send it through there. As I said before, I'm pretty busy, so it may take a while for me to respond. Also, I wouldn't want anyone to do more work than I am doing, so keep that in mind. Last thing, to clarify, on YouTube, when I heart a comment, that is for me to show you that I read your comment and will keep it on the back of their mind. Honestly, reflecting on it right now, one thing that I do like about it is I actually think it's kind of fun. Like, now that I improved the aiming, I actually can hit the targets more consistently, and I'm actually like I did the gameplay you saw throughout the video, that was like over a 15-minute period, and just from me like aiming at the targets, I got significantly better from just like practicing and practicing and practicing. So I think that's really cool how it just works like that. And a new devlog, they should I think like in the future I'm gonna try to make it have a lot more information, or not a lot more information, but like a lot more new content. This one was more just like a small little update, just to make sure, like, because I've been getting a lot of questions about like everything about the project, so I just wanted to make sure like everyone knows what's going on. And it's gonna be a long journey, it's gonna take a long while, but I'm here for it, and no matter how long it takes, I do want to get this done, and I think it's possible if I spend enough time on it, if I spend time learning and just getting better and better at coding, then I think I could really make this sign really great. So I'm just so grateful for everyone, because without you guys I wouldn't be in this situation. And it like took me 2 years, 3 different channels, and just grinding, and it makes me really happy to know I made it, and like grew my channel and just became successful. In the future, I will try to have a devlog every 2 to 4 weeks. All links, including the Google form, the Discord server, and my Gmail, will be in the description of this video. I can't thank you enough for the amount of support I've been getting, and with that, thanks for watching. Subscribe!